Salakia. But yeah, as I was saying, we're not gonna sit there at like we, walking up the street as we getting a slice of pizza, randomly run into a Jake, be like, hey, you got an Israelite, you better repent or die. you know, we moving more in wisdom. I remember also another point. I went to my old community college. Trying to going up to random, individuals, telling them who they are according to the Bible. Here it is. I ain't been in the truth, but for what, a week, 2 weeks, but I was full with the zeal of the Lord, and that's what I thought, one was supposed to do. And I may have been in the right spirit in doing so, but in hindsight, you know, it didn't have to be done in that fashion. But whoever the Lord wanted marked that day, they got marked, right? But that's our job. Our job is to go out there and warn the people, to provide that hedge, right? Verse 20, it says, again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So it says, an individual who was once a part of this faith and he fall off, and he doesn't endure into the end, that all the righteousness and the works that he put in, it's not going to be remembered, and the Lord's going to destroy him, So that's why it's important, to teach this word. And you got individuals out there who's claiming this word, yet they're breaking it down wrong. We'll close out with this. This is Ezekiel chapter 13, let's start at verse 1. It says, and the word of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of Yahweh. Thus saith the Lord power, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. That's right, because you got guys teaching out of their own vain opinion. It says, O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, which is talking about the streets, neither made up the hedge, right, for the house of Israel, to stand in the battle in the day of Yahweh. Because here it is. If you're saying that the mark in Revelation 13 and 16 on down to 18 is Christianity, you're not making up the hedge. If you're saying it's an embargo, you're not making up the hedge. If you're saying it's 666 men who rule the planet Earth, you're not making up the hedge. If you're trying to say that the Lord's name is Ahaya and Yeshaya, you're not making up the hedge. If you're trying to say the Lord's name is yogurt, as some individuals out there have said, you're not making up the hedge. If you're not warning the people about the coming destruction when it comes to World War III, martial law, concentration camps, you're not making up the hedge. So shame on you. It says, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel, to stand in the battle in the day of Yahweh. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying the Lord saith, and Yahweh have not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. So you got guys out there that's heaping disciples unto themselves, to give them further confidence in what they speaking is right, and however in actuality is wrong. It's fallacies, and they're going to be destroyed for that. It says, have ye not seen a vain vision, and have ye not spoken a lying divination? Whereas ye say, the Lord saith, albeit I have not spoken. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore behold, I am against you, saith the Lord power. And that's why you got, Nate out there struggling. Nobody have seen him for months, and you seen that guy Comfy, the Lord took him out, because he's trying to call himself the God sent comforter, so the Lord showcased his judgment upon him, and more judgment is going to come out. You seen that one individual rap is the news, the Lord brought forth judgment upon him as well. So the Lord set the tone. It says, and mine hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity and that divine lies. They shall not be in the assembly of my people, neither shall they be written in the writing of the house of Israel, neither shall they enter into the land of Israel, and ye shall know that I am the Lord power. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the elect. I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, salutation, and blessings to the elect. Shalom.